I know I've been away from the Supra build for a while, and here's where we stand. So I was off work for a while with a broken foot. It's kind of healed now. I can walk on it and stuff and do thingamajigs. Unfortunately, my car is torn apart, and I made this decision to tear it this far down, anticipating that I would be working and that I would be able to put it back together. So now we're gonna have to work extra hard and extra smart, I would say, to get this running for the race season. So as you can see right now, it's no more than a fancy coat rack and parts holder. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to clean it all out because I've got parts everywhere. I've got mock parts underneath this. There's a subframe under there that belongs to the mock. Under the rear are like my fenders and stuff. I'm gonna take a lot of this stuff, I'm gonna go put it inside, and then we'll be right back out to continue this build. All the interior pieces are going inside. You just ever have like so much love for something that it's hard to look at it like this? That's kind of what it's like. I gotta clean it up. It's making me depressed. Bam, clickbait. So what I'm really trying to get at is everything's gotta go. We're gonna strip it down, bare nothing, and then just put the essentials back in. So everything from whatever this is, chute cable, to nitrous lines, it's all coming out, and then we'll put it back in the way it's supposed to go back in. Oh my god, look at the mess of wires everywhere. Get rid of this big bitch battery cable. This is actually a Kent's Power Glide. It's built by Hutch Transmissions in Ontario, I believe. And I wish mine was this baller, but it's actually not. And then to save space, we're gonna take this big ass rear end again, and we're gonna shove it back underneath the car. It has to get welded up in there anyways. There's a spool in it. The worst part is, it's gonna be flipped around. Damn, those wheels are gonna make the car this year. We essentially have nothing left inside this car. The ECU's over there, that's because some of the wires don't have plugs on them. But other than that, she's pretty empty in here. Hollow, it echoes. Holla! And now we're gonna start ridding this engine bay of all this dirty garbage in here. So the quick plan is gonna be to strip the engine bay down bare clean, get the subframe out, the intercooler, all this strut garbage, clean it all down, and then we're probably gonna end up painting it because it looks like garbage. So let's start doing that. Oh, sorry. As you can see, we got the majority of the stuff off the sides. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and take the K-member out, and I'm gonna slide it alongside this Mustang K-member so you can see just how ridiculous, stupid heavy this thing is. See what size bolts you are under there. Big, they're big bolts. These off first. Other side time. I think I forgot some bolts. I accidentally missed 2 bolts. Maybe I have to take one of the struts off. You can tell these bolts have never been off before. Alright, now this is how big and beefy and heavy the Supra one is compared to something that comes out of a Mustang. And now like the A-arms and the K-member and subframe and everything on this one, less than $1,000. Just upper control arms, adjustable ones for this car, over $1,000. Someone's got to help us step up the Supra game, man. But the engine bay looks pretty neat now. It's definitely more bare than I thought I would ever see it. It's kind of depressing, but this is going to be the best way to clean everything up. Seal up all the holes in the firewall that we do not need. And then, yeah, this one had tape on it once upon a time. Just duct tape. That was my SFI approved duct tape. I actually like this look. Maybe I won't put the front subframe back in at all. Maybe I'll just run no wheels in the front. Bad bitches in the back. And this thing, I haven't done anything with this in forever. Poor engine. But of course, you know me, I had to test fit the Mustang one in there. I mean, it's a bit too wide because it hits the seams here. Up under there. It hits the seams, but I mean, I don't see why I couldn't swap to like a McPherson style strut instead of a double A-arm strut, or double A-arms in the front. So get rid of one of those A-arms and like just run a lower one and a Mustang style strut and spindle. I think it would work. Okay, so I'll give you a quick, better explanation on what I mean. On the Supra one here, you can see that there's a lower control arm here, and then there's an upper control arm on the top. And the strut itself actually it's kind of like a floater assembly, and it's just there to be a damper. So all your movement comes from the upper and lower control arms. So with a Mustang style strut, like I have here, don't actually have a spindle, but the strut itself bolts into the spindle, allowing you to essentially get rid of this upper control arm, because the strut itself is what actually pivots on with this pillow ball mount in the top that can kind of move. So it pivots on this top portion, and then you just use the lower one. So if we go to something like this style strut, we can get rid of this upper control arm bit and this big beefy piece here, and it'll probably save a whole bunch of weight. So if we want to take a look at it on the car, because the subframe is in here, you can see that there's only mounting points for one lower control arm here, and then it would go on the spindle on the outside, and then this could go up here, like that, and that's essentially what it would just be. And I think that something like that would possibly be able to work if we just built like a custom front subframe or something, because I don't think anybody makes one. But to just go ahead and eliminate the double control arms, and go to something like a Mustang style front end, I think it'll save us a lot of weight in the front end. In addition to having all this extra weight, like from here outwards and upwards, it also has this actual like rear subframe to hold the lower control arm in as well. So you're adding this big steel piece already on top of this big cast piece here, where you can see that this is just all one little chromoly thingamajig. I think this style would work a lot better. So if anybody knows someone who's making something like this that will bolt into a Supra, let me know. If not, we might have to do a custom jobby here. So make sure you guys subscribe. Oh wait, now I'm gonna do what every YouTuber does. I'm just gonna walk around and show you some shit and like just explain my whole entire day to you and vlog about everything and not turn any wrenches, because I got lots of problems and shit, and like we just don't build stuff here anymore. So I'm just gonna walk around and yeah, I got some gas today for my car. I ate eggs and shit. Peace easy, guys. I'm out.